Hello everybody, this is Ziya with the Madison Company. How are you? My wife and I just recently went on a mini vacation. I had a situation that I wanted to share with you, related to sales of course, but it was a very, very interesting situation. It got me thinking. It's about upselling. We went we went on a mini vacation and we had the hotel all paid for a couple of nights, for 3 nights I believe it was 3 nights. And we got to the registration and we started talking about the different rooms that are available and et cetera, et cetera. So then the clerk over there starts telling us, would you be interested in this type of a room, that type of a room? Because I wasn't too happy with the room that we had initially. So then here she is, she's giving us all these options, and what she effectively did was she ended up upselling a room which was much nicer than what we had, but it cost me extra. But I was perfectly happy with it. But here's the key, here's the interesting point. She was the one that made the suggestion. Would you be, Mr. Mohammedjani, would you be interested in this? Is this something that she asked me questions, and she upsold, did beautiful job of just trying to find out exactly what my wife and I wanted, and of course it cost extra. But she took the initiative, and that's what I want to talk to you about. It's the salesperson's responsibility to have a situation where we can try to upsell. And upselling is not conducted that often because we kind of think once we have the order, this clerk could have just said, all right, well, you have a room, here it is, et cetera, and that's done, it's finished. But she tried to get extra revenues. And that's what the name of the game is, to try to get extra revenues. And I was thinking about that, and there's really 3 ways that you can upsell, and let me share those with you. One is to try to get a higher price for basically the same type of a product, but a little bit upgraded. In other words, let me give you an example, a hotel with a view, a hotel room. You had a certain room that's already been reserved, yet the clerk will say when you're registering, Mr. Mohammedjani, would you be interested in a better view room or a larger room? It's going to cost you extra, but you'd be more comfortable. The other one that comes to mind is a car. When you're buying a car, all these gadgets, all these features that are added on. And that's really upselling. That's the salesperson's job. So you're trying to get a higher price on a base model or base version by adding things to it. So but that suggestion comes from the salesperson. So that's one way of upselling. Another way of upselling that I thought about is adding on a service. For example, you buy a TV, then you buy a 3-year maintenance. It comes with a 1-year maintenance, but then the salesperson will try to sell you a 3-year program so that you don't have to worry about it. That's upselling. And we get this all the time. So you add a service, or you add an extra contract, or somewhere along, that's what you're looking for. So that's the second type of upselling. The third type is really to give a complimentary, not something for free, but complimentary is this works with something else. In other words, taking the example of a TV. If you're buying a TV, then the salesperson might want to sell you a speaker that works with the TV. That's a complimentary because it'll enhance the experience. Again, these are the type of things that a salesperson needs to do. We as salespeople are always looking for extra revenues, or we should be looking for extra revenues. The interesting thing is a lot of salespeople maybe don't take that one extra step. It's important to go and upsell. There's always that opportunity. And if the salesperson does upsell, you'd be surprised. If you ask, a lot of times you'll get the sale. So go ahead, try to upsell, and see what you get. We definitely like to get some reaction from you or some comments or questions regarding upselling. Visit us on our website and leave comments or questions for us. We'd love to get back to you with these answers. Anyway, it's been great talking about upselling. Go out there, try to do as much as possible. See you soon. Bye-bye.